concert, our winter concert. So first I have to kind of apologize. During 6th grade's concert, right before lunch, the microphone and sound system went out. And we tried all lunch to fix it, but that's okay. We've got loud voices in here, and my student announcers, they're gonna project really loud, so we're gonna be just fine. Luckily, our instruments don't plug in, so we're all good. Now, so thank you so much for coming. The students are beyond excited. When I started getting them at the door, they were, are the parents here? And I was like, oh yes, they are definitely here. And they feel very popular right now, so thank you, parents. Also, on a side note, we want to thank you so much for being flexible with our rescheduled concert. That's a first for us music teachers. We've never had to cancel a concert and reschedule, so we realized that a lot of parents reschedule their work in order to be here, so thank you so much. We're excited to share this afternoon with you. Well, my name is Johanna Gambo-Crozet, and I am one of 3 music teachers that comes to Alderwood twice a week, and our job is to give your children a music education. And I always say it, and I always mean it, we just love our job. We have the best jobs ever, and your kids are just fantastic to work with. So I'm the strings teacher. I teach 4th, 5th, and 6th grade strings, and joining me on my team is Hija Shatolsky. Mrs. Shatolsky is our wonderful winds teacher. She teaches 5th and 6th grade winds, and during 4th grade, because we have such a large, wonderful class, she assists me in teaching that as well. And on our team, our 3rd member is Diane Formica. Mrs. Formica is our vocal teacher. She teaches 4th, 5th, and 6th grade vocal. And the vocal students today are going to give their performance as well after the strings give their portion of the concert. So we're making a concert together. It's very exciting. So the 3 of us go to 5 different elementary schools, and two schools a day. Yeah, that's right. And we go in and we set up the chairs and stands, and we see thousands of kids each week, and it's just great. But we could not do it alone. Just the physical work alone we couldn't do. So we are so fortunate on our team to have 2 wonderful instructional assistants, and we thank IPSF very much for them. And we have the best IAs ever on our team. They're totally overqualified. We have Mrs. Young Kim. Mrs. Kim has been at Alderwood for many, many years, actually, longer than us teachers have, and she's great. She's a wonderful musician and teacher herself, and she's going to accompany our students today. And new to our team this year is Kevin McBrien, and oh, he's right there. And Kevin's just been a wonderful addition also. He's also a fine musician, so it's been great to have him. All right, so those are the adults. Now let's get to the important people, your children, the stars of today. Okay, so these 4th graders are doing an awesome job. We started back, well, school started in August this year, but we didn't really start getting our instruments till September. So it's been only a few months, and our first lesson was how to walk through the door holding the instrument, to make sure we didn't bump anything, right, cellos? And then we learned how to open the case, and that was a really good lesson. And then we built up steps and steps from there. And now they sit before you ready to play the concert. Okay, so now I'm done talking. We have several student announcers who are going to share with you loudly not only our songs, but also the steps we took to learn how to play them.
Hello, welcome to the Alderwood 4th grade winter concert. My name is Ryan, and I'm one of 7 concert announcers that will introduce what we have learned in beginning songs. At the beginning of the year, we chose our instruments and memorized all the names of the parts. Hello, my name is Omer. In our first lesson, we learned instrument care and safety, and how to hold our instruments correctly. We were then ready to bow. To bow correctly, every finger of the right hand must be in a special place.
Hello, my name is Rama. After learning how to bow, we learned where to place our fingers on the strings to create different pitches. Our fingers must be in the exact spot on the strings to make the correct sound. We will now perform Mary Has a Little Lamb and marching song. crossing.
Hello, my name is Madison. Along with music reading, we learn new notes and time signatures. Time signatures show a musician about the rhythm and organization of the music. Our next two songs have different time signatures. Here is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and French Folk Song.
something special. This new skill is called a bow lift. Bow lifts are an advanced skill where the players lift the bow off the strings and sets it in a different place. We will now perform bow lifts with our song Jingle Bells.
have to interrupt for a second. Aren't they doing a great job? So, I can't help myself. So they're doing a really great job, and you know, we've had some kind of situations because of Monday holidays and the construction, all that kind of stuff. And I am so impressed because we haven't actually seen each other for consistently for a while, and your kids are doing great. And especially, you know, learning an instrument for the first time, and a string instrument is really a special thing. So when we bring in our instruments at the beginning of the year and I play them all, right, the kids are like, wow, and they get inspired. And you know, inspiration's a great thing, but it only goes so far. And then they get their instrument and then they take it out of the case and they're like, why don't I sound like the teacher? And then they're like, oh my goodness. And so they realize inspiration's the first step, but then comes a lot of work, right? Like learning any new skill or sport or music thing. And your children have really embraced that. And so I know that that's a reflection of many things. That's a reflection of great teachers at Alderwood who are right here supporting us. And that's also a reflection of you parents. And it really is a team effort. And we realize that there's a lot of sounds you probably heard in the beginning of the year and maybe still continuing. But as you can see, we're making those sounds into music. So thank you so much for that. They're just doing great. Okay, sorry.
Hello, my name is Julie. Playing together as a group is a very important skill in music. The speed of music is called tempo. Our class has been learning on how to listen and perform music at many different speeds. For our final song today, we will perform Two-Step March. In Two-Step March, we will play with 3 different tempos. Thank you for coming to our very first concert.
Now the spring's really great because we have a big spring concert, and it's not at Alderwood. As you can see, we kind of flipped around our setup. We don't fit on stage, so we thought that this gave you guys more chance to actually see your children rather than crammed on stage. So our spring concert will be at a nighttime venue, and we're going to make the kids dress up and look really, really great. And it's just going to be a wonderful night of music. So we'll see you till then. Thank you so much.